What's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. About to react to this Jamar vid. Apparently, Charlie and Logan Paul are involved in some huge drama. So, yeah, let's see what's going on with these people. Let's watch.
So recently, there was some discourse online around some clips that surfaced from a MrBeast competition, where he brought together 50 massive YouTubers to compete for $1 million.
I've gathered 50 of the biggest YouTubers on the planet. Whichever one lasts the longest in this queue would have $1 million for their subscribers. Look at all the YouTubers laughing and having a good time. By the end of this video, that's not going to be the case.
There were some of the most popular creators on the platform here, from Penguinz0 to Kai and KSI, and even Logan Paul and Moist Critical, aka Charlie. And obviously at these events, everyone is mic'd up from start to finish, with video cameras capturing their every move. And so Logan Paul was documenting his own footage at this event, like I'm sure many others were, and Charlie and him end up having this little interaction, and it stirred up quite the controversy online when Logan included this in his latest video.
You're gonna watch me confront some of my biggest haters online. Everybody hates Logan Paul.
Of course, bro.
What's up, bro?
Hey, nice
How are
to meet
you? I like your videos, dude.
I appreciate
I know you talk some but
Everybody hates Logan Paul. Is everyone around Logan just a f***ing idiot?
I'm always super happy that people don't take it personally.
I know.
Thank God.
I understand I'm here to be. Good to see you, bro.
And also, Prime's pretty fire.
Thanks.
Okay, that's a lie. But yeah, it's not personal. So to say that you're confronting some of your biggest haters, like, bro, this shit is for entertainment. Like, most of us don't give a fuck. When we're giving our opinions on these topics, we don't care, bro. There's nothing personal against these people that we talk about, but we get asked to speak about certain, figures, and we just talking about the situation, and you do a lot of stupid shit. Does that make him a hater? No, he's just giving his opinion about the dumb shit that you do, but it's never personal. Well, I'll say never, obviously. I don't know, the mindset of all these people, but I can only speak for myself. For me, it's never personal, and I assume that's the case with a lot of other people as well. It's like, bro, I don't have an issue with you as a person. I don't give a fuck what you got going on, but this is my job. I'm supposed to speak on it. I'm going to speak with passion. I'm going to be entertaining to a certain degree. I might even over-exaggerate at times, about certain shit. But as far as the story itself, I'm going to give my opinion on that. Like, whatever topic we're discussing. But I'm not a hater, bro. I don't give a fuck to be a hater. I like to be a hater. You have to be invested and actually care. Nobody gives a fuck about y'all. I don't give a fuck about what Logan Paul's doing. I don't think Charlie does either.
Good luck today, right?
Yeah, likewise, bro. Likewise.
He
Now,
said talk
immediately
shit.
you had a ton of people come out and say, oh, Charlie doesn't stand on business, Charlie is a fake fraud and scared of Logan.
See, y'all are just so stupid, and y'all don't understand how this social media shit works. Why would he need to stand on business and be mad at Logan? That would require him to care and actually be invested in Logan as a person and be taking this shit personal that he says. And we don't take it personal. Some of us, okay? Again, I can only speak for myself. And again, I would assume that will be the case for a lot of other influencers as well. This is our job. But I think they just don't get it because they actually hate some of these influencers. They're really invested and they're actual haters. So, they think, oh, of course, okay, you saying some of the same things I say, so you must be like me. No, I'm not like you. Sorry. You on Twitter running your mouth talking shit and having hate in your heart for these people for free. Like, we're giving our opinions. We get paid to do so. It's our job. I would never talk about these people for free. Ever. Fucking ever. When I'm with my friends and shit, I'm not talking about Logan Paul or fucking Nicki Minaj or, Meg Thee Stallion or whoever I don't give a fuck about these people. I don't care. But when it's my job, yeah, I'm going to discuss it. Yeah, this was stupid. Yeah, why you do that? Da-da-da. People just can't. They can't differentiate the two between reality and the work, social media. They don't get it.
And Paul,
So how
Charlie
is he
couldn't keep that same energy, things like that.
Wait, what did he say? Y'all
Scared
fucking
of
grown
Logan
man?
Paul, Charlie couldn't keep that same
Called moist. But Baldy, you are so busted, bro. I could say so much, but I'm not. But Baldy, why would he need to be hard with Logan Paul? Are y'all dumb?
energy, things like that. You do have to keep in mind that that video was filmed over a month ago, and the same day
So?
Logan would release that clip, Charlie would hop onto his channel to address it.
For some reason, the biggest part about that is what I said about Prime, which is like, oh, Charlie's super fake. He shits on Prime online, but in person, behind the scenes with the mask off, he actually loves it. I'm not sure if this is people maliciously lying about me, like Pinocchio, or if they just genuinely don't know, or maybe heard something that was wrong, but I've never shit on Prime. I've actually only ever talked positively about it on stream or in videos.
Now, I gotta be completely honest with you guys.
So, okay, I guess that ain't a lie. Everybody's different. I'm saying a lie because I'm speaking from my, from my perception. I think it's a lie. But no, I don't think he's lying. I'll say that. And if he's saying that he's only spoke positive about it, then yeah, I guess that's the case. Some people do like it. I mean, it is popular. But I think it's trash.
Prime tastes like ass.
Yeah.
Like, that's some shit I would give my little cousin to shut him up. To me, Prime is almost like one of those things like a cosmic brownie from my childhood. Like, yeah, back in the day, those were fire. But if I saw an adult eating that shit now, it's like, bro.
But we do
are
all
you
have
doing
different
okay?
tastes, so.
Either way, Charlie would go on to explain that when this was filmed, there was no lawsuit filed from Logan Paul towards CoffeeZilla, and that pretty much the public perception was that Logan had been attempting to right his wrongs of the past.
So at the time, he was in the process of trying to fix all the dog shit that he put innocent people through. And when I talked about this on stream and in the videos about CryptoZoo and what was going on with it with the updates, I had always said, as long as the victims are made whole again and they get their money back, that's a happy ending. But Logan is still a scumbag for ever doing it in the first place, which is something that he also said he deserved everything he got from doing that. I have always said as well that I never harbor hatred for someone who will actually change. There's nothing to gain with just holding a grudge forever. That's childish. If someone is actually willing to learn and grow from things, I'm more than willing to break bread with them. Logan Paul was very respectful of not only all the other competitors, but all of the staff at the event as well. So when he reached out to say hi, I was more than willing to be receptive and mature about the situation. He immediately opened up about all of the problems that he had caused and how regretful he was. So what would be the point in me getting there and just spitting on him if he's actually going to start being less of a piece of shit?
But even if he not, what the fuck that got to do with you? Either way, it will be like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Like, I don't actually give a fuck. But I guess if he's gonna employ this mindset that, oh, well, you know, if you're doing this and you're being a scumbag, then I won't even say what's up to you. I'm gonna still say what's up. I'm gonna still think you a scumbag, but I know how to be cordial. I'm an adult, so I can be in a setting with you and you know, be decent, be a decent person and still be respectful. You're still a human being. I don't need to shit on you or spit on you for that matter. So I don't even understand this take either. It's like, all right, who am I to be like, no, fuck you, because those people you scam CryptoZoo, I can't talk to you or look you in the eye. Like, what the fuck they gotta do with me? Like, that is fucked up. I could give my opinion on it. I don't think it's right. There's a lot of people in the world who are not the most morally superior people. So, yes, I can still have my opinion, but I still don't see an issue. Either way, even if this was after the lawsuit shit, I don't see an issue with him being like, hey, what's up? And like, you know, being respectful and having some small talk so that the environment isn't awkward.
And I will say, it does come with the territory when you are making critical videos about others that they might not like you very much.
Oh, okay.
But I would also think that most influencers, especially on Logan's level, understand that criticism comes with their territory as well. And in Logan's case, he's even acknowledged in several situations now, whether it was genuine or not, that he had made some huge mistakes.
I've made a severe
that shit in Japan, like, bro.
lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
CoffeeZilla is not a criminal. I called him, I apologized. My initial response to his series was that of fire and ego. Thank you, CoffeeZilla. You have catalyzed this, and I am very grateful for your work and your investigation. And I mean that. Thank you, bro.
And in most cases in Charlie's videos, or even in my videos, it sounds like I'm wishing ill for the person, or want them to lose their career or anything like that. I might speculate from time to time how something might impact someone in a negative way, but overall, if there's not a victim or the person isn't just some sort of sick piece of shit like EDP, there's really never any ill will towards any of these people. A lot of times it's me just showing the situation, more or less explaining what happened, and then covering how the different sides might feel about it. Yes, some people might get some less than charitable jokes made at their expense, but that's where it usually stops. The other thing to me is, if you're acting like an asshole online trying to get reactions, you shouldn't really be surprised when some have the opinion that you are being a douchebag. Like, I would even think that someone like Jack Doherty or Neon, who we have made fun of a lot on here, could acknowledge off camera how arrogant, played up, and stupid some of their actions are. And this is a sentiment that Charlie seems to share when it comes to not taking his videos to a personal level.
When I make a video about something, it's usually just for the sake of making jokes or being goofy about it, so I never really want whatever I'm talking about to be taken in a personal level as anything like that. Though that does vary on a case-to-case basis depending on how serious the topic is, because I've absolutely crossed over the line in making things...
Well, yeah, obviously. In a case like EDP, like, you're a fucking pedo. It's like, all right, like, that's a person where obviously you wouldn't be in a room and be like, hey, what's up? Everything is good. Like, no, that's some sick shit. That's a different story. But that's not the case 99.9% of the time.
It's much more personal than they probably should. Usually, I try and just keep it more surface stuff about why something is bad or whatever happened, whatever they did is fucking stupid or whatever. And that's how I always want it to be when I make a video covering something where even the protagonist who I'm making jokes about can watch it and not be mad, but instead be entertained about it. And hopefully not walk away from it thinking that I have this burning hatred for them that will never go away.
Charlie would also go on to make the point that many other people in this MrBeast event have had issues with Logan in the past publicly, and Logan even touched on this again in his recent video when he had a similar moment with a YouTuber named MatPat who had made some videos on Prime.
I wanted to say before we get into this, I don't know we went through that Prime. Are you aware of it?
I am aware, yeah.
And I just wanted to say I'm glad we reached a resolution.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry that whole thing happened. Seriously.
Now, with all of that being said, I would
personal.
completely understand if someone I've made videos.
This is not, bro. I feel like it's. I guess I could kind of see how the audience would look at this like, wait, y'all fake. That's not the perception that you give online, and like, well, you kind of make these negative type videos about them, but y'all just don't get it unless you in this line of work. We don't really care. Again, I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like that's the case with some of these creators for sure. It's like, bro, this ain't personal. You think I would be doing this for free? I wouldn't. Because I don't have any resentment towards you. I don't have an issue with you. But I feel like, yeah, the audience has a really hard time grasping that. And again, you won't get it, I guess, unless you're in this line of work, or unless you can, I guess, use common sense and try to think outside of yourself and your own situation. But yeah, just even as me just reacting to shit. And I feel like it's even worse for them because they have to actually put these videos together and give commentary like step by step. So it's much easier for them to look like haters than it is for me. But even in a situation where I'm just chilling and giving my opinions here and there, cracking jokes or whatever for the sake of being entertaining, because this is a channel, people are watching me. People always are calling me a hater and saying, every time you react to this person, I can tell you don't like them. I don't give a fuck. I just wish y'all could feel what I feel. I don't care about. If I saw any of these people and they say what's up, it's what's up. Like I don't care enough to hate them. Like, but again, I just feel like people have a hard time with that. The fans, the viewers.
Videos about in the past just completely despises me. Even if those videos were all warranted or not, it's not going to be some big surprise that they don't like me. but I'm also not going to act like I didn't say those things.
So meeting Logan in person and him wanting to talk about this, I was more than willing to do, and he was very respectful, took full responsibility and accountability in person, so I was more than willing to be mature about this. It's something I've always done and always will be willing to do. I think it's very childish to just plug your ears and say, boo, 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 not listening to you, whatever, and not engage with someone that you have an issue with.
I also think there's this very large misconception that people who make commentary videos care deeply about every single topic they cover. When in reality, it's really just like any other job where someone covers current events. Yes, there's obviously going to be some topics you're more passionate about. Like recently when I've talked about the Kendrick.
Yes! Alright, yes. Hello. And I say that. Hello. I feel like you could even tell in the difference in my passion and the difference in the way I communicate. Yes, I fuck with Kendrick, and Drake was on some stupid shit. Cause look, pedo allegations were brought up, so it's like when stuff starts like hitting shit like that, it's like, all right, hold up. Now this goes beyond just a reaction and me just chilling. Like this I'm actually invested in. This is some bullshit. If you a pedo, that's different. And I feel like we are usually pretty good at being honest about that and being like, okay, well, yeah, I really feel this type of way because I'm personally invested in this. At least I do. I feel like if I'm invested in some shit, I'm gonna tell y'all. Like, y'all will know. And I feel like it'll be like blatantly obvious. Like, there's a clear difference in the way that I'm reacting when I actually care. I remember even on Patreon, like some people came over there and they were just like, it's so dope to see you like react to some shit that you actually care about. Like, this is such a different energy than, I'm used to seeing on YouTube. So I feel like, yes, in certain cases, there are exceptions. But for the most part, 99% of the time, I don't actually care, bro.
A lot of fun making those videos because that's something that I'm generally invested in.
Yes. And I love that he pointed that out because that implies that most of the other shit he's not invested in. And that's the case with a lot of us. It's like we're just speaking on these things.
Stories are covered for entertainment of my audience or what I think a certain segment of them might want to see.
Yes.
And to me, it really does not get that much deeper than that. I would love to know y'all's opinions about the situation down below. I don't know, when it comes to my audience, I just don't feel like y'all are exactly the piranhas or anything like that going after the people we talk about here on the channel. I think y'all really just come here to be entertained for 10 minutes a couple of times a week.
I feel like
but either way, I
like
do want to thank you guys for watching.
Wow, very interesting. This is not what I was expecting the drama to be between them. But yeah, this hits very close to home because this is something that I deal with on a regular basis where people are always, thinking that I'm invested more than I am, or they are taking things personal that I say. I know there are now people who come across my vids, who are really popular, who have reached out to me even directly because, they kind of feel some type of way about something I said, or they'll kind of say something jokingly, making it seem like they're joking, but you can tell they kind of feel some type of way. And it's like, bro, y'all just don't get it. And you won't understand unless you have this job, and your job is to give your opinions on people. But it's like, this shit is not personal at all. And I get how it can be kind of confusing because, you have some creators who are very animated, like myself, where we talk with so much passion and we put so much emphasis on our words. We talk with our hands. So you could think that, oh, this seems personal. It's like, no, nigga, this is just how I talk. I'm just an animated person, but it comes across like, oh my gosh, she must hate this person or that person. It's like, bro, I could be talking about anything and talking like this. This is the way that I communicate, bro. This is just my personality. But, people do get things confused sometimes, and they think that, you have this personal vendetta against these people that you talk about. It's like, bro, I would not talk about these people ever. When it gets to a point where I retire, please keep following me on social media. You will see I don't ever discuss these people. Especially on my IG. My IG is very personal to me. I'm never reposting things that celebrities are saying or doing or keeping up with the fuck they're doing on there because I don't give a fuck. And same goes for these YouTubers, these other influencers. Nobody care, bro. This is our job. Hello. When you at your job, ain't you doing shit that you don't care about? Like, this is no different. this is a great job. I love it. But at the same time, like, I'm not invested in these things. So, you know, I think it's interesting that Logan Paul and even other people, celebrities and stuff, who watch this shit and they take it personal. But even Charlie, though, I don't even know why he was trying to excuse this. Instead of, I feel like he just should have been like, bro, this is my job. It's like, I ain't that invested in this shit. But he want to go into like, well, the lawsuit wasn't out yet and da-da-da. Like, bro, you don't have no moral duty to hold these people accountable to where if you see them in person, you got to check them or whatever. The fuck? No, that ain't your fight. This has nothing to do with you. That lawsuit ain't got shit to do with you. Is it wrong that people got scammed? Yes, but that is not your fight, bro. They're handling that in court, and Logan gonna get whatever he gonna get. But that's not up to you to be like, Logan, why you do that to them people? Spit in your face. What the fuck? But I feel like Charlie is kind of pandering to his audience to a certain degree because they're calling him out and being like, well, why don't you have that same energy? And maybe he doesn't want to come out and be like, look, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. But me, I'm the type to be like, look, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. So now what? Let's move on. What's the next video, next topic? I'm going to run my mouth about that too and then not care about that as soon as the video is off. This is why I forget about everything. It's so much shit I react to where people will be like, D, you already react to this. You know why I forget so easily? Because I don't care. You know things that I remember? Things that I care about. I constantly forget about things that I don't care about because I don't care. But anyway, it is what it is. This is their drama. Interesting though. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.